Let's break down this Kotlin Sudoku solver step by step. 1. Solve Sudoku, public entry point. This function is the one you'd call from outside to solve a Sudoku puzzle. It simply calls the private recursive function solve Sudoku internal and returns its result, true if solved, false otherwise. Let's look into the recursive solve Sudoku internal function. So what's the base case for our recursive call? The function implicitly stops when it has iterated through all cells and found no empty cells, meaning the board is full. In this case, it returns true. We solved the puzzle. The function uses nested for each loops to iterate through each cell of the Sudoku board. We are looking for cells that are empty, i.e. array locations with value 0. Next we pick a candidate from numbers 1 to 9 depending on if it can get placed in the cell without violating Sudoku rules. The isValid function will cover that in the end. We place number n as shown in our animation in previous reel as green. Look for the Sudoku solver part 1 reel to see how this solution works. If isValid returns true, the number is placed in the cell, board, row, call, equals number. The function calls itself to try and solve the rest of the board with this number in place. If the recursive call returns true, it means the rest of the board could be solved. Therefore, the current placement is part of the solution, and the function returns true up the call stack. Backtrack, red if the recursive call returns false, it means the current placement didn't lead to a solution and we will need to backtrack. This implies an earlier choice was wrong, and the function returns false, triggering backtracking up the call stack. The step collection that you see in the code is only used for visualization and serves to purpose for the solution. The isValid rule checker does the following. Row check, it checks if number already exists in the given row. Column check, it checks if number already exists in the given call. 3x3 subgrid check, it calculates the starting row and column of the 3x3 subgrid containing the cell and then checks if number already exists within that subgrid. Return value, it returns true if the number is valid, false otherwise. In summary, the code uses recursion to explore possible solutions. IsValid acts as a constraint checker. When a choice leads to a dead end, backtracking, resetting the cell to 0, occurs, and the algorithm tries a different number. This process continues until a valid solution is found or all possibilities are exhausted. Check my last reel on Sudoku Solver visualization to see how it works. Enjoy!